Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Newton Panthers. So now let's go to Seattle, Washington, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Seahawks are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Graham Gano has it teed up for the opening kickoff. It at the 2 and starts his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Wilson's the man in charge of the offense here today.
Russell Wilson is absolutely maybe the most mobile quarterback in the NFL. Hard to get a big hit on him, and if there's pressure in the pocket, he will get outside and make a play.
They face first down. Keeps it here. Throws the pass. Ball's picked off. In on the stop. He is the first player with 10,000 passing yards and over 1,000 rushing yards in a first 3-season career. Quarterback Cam Newton.
The Carolina Panthers go to the playoffs last year. They win the NFC South, and Cam Newton had one terrific year. He did it almost by himself on the offensive side, running and throwing.
This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
That's second down coming up. Intercepted. Brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Looking long, and they can't connect. Keep an eye today on Zach Miller.
Yeah, Zach Miller, not a speed tight end in the NFL, but smart, crafty, and has good size, so he'll find a way to make some catches.
That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here. Throws to the right. Oh, and almost picked off that time. As we set now, the defense. Remember, he was the Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, and he is Luke Kuechly.
What a year he had in 2013, and I'll tell you what, he had an unbelievable year in 2012. Also, knows how to get to the football, has the instincts and the talent, and man, can he get it done. Urban is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
They bring in the extra tight end. Lynch is going to take the handoff now. Gains 18.
Marshawn Lynch is one of the more physical running backs in the NFL, but it's not always just those tough yards. He shows he still has the speed to get some big yards.
Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks have it at the 44. Lynch is tackled down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Lynch is in the backfield, and the second quarter is underway with this snap. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. And intercepted. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Williams is in the backfield. And now Newton's going to take off. That's an interception. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
90 seconds to go here in the first half. And it's a first down. Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. The Seahawks snap it at the 41.
That ball has been picked off.
Nice tackle.
Kuechly's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
First down here. Benjamin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Newton's off the mark there. Incomplete. Coming up, second down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Stewart's got it on the handoff. Middle, and they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. The Panthers bring in an extra tight end for this play. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Panthers' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 45. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. He'll get it again. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. This will probably be the last play of the first half. They want to keep feeding him the football. Brought down after a gain of 6. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. And Williams has got it. Johnson's there that time for the tackle. Williams, the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
The Panthers come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Met by Thomas. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating to the NFL. It's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Second and 4 following the run. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Will go ground. Middle. Chancellor's in on the tackle.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Stewart's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Second down. He'll get it again. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. Third down now. Offense lines up here. 3-step drop. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with the run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. 2 minutes remaining in the game and a first down play coming up. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Sherman's going to make the tackle.
Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Second down and 7. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. Right back to him. Tackle is made.
And as far as the football team up, the defense, third and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Stewart's lined up as the single back. Back to the ground. Picked up a couple that time.
Nothing like confidence. It is a great thing to have in all professional sports, but the head coach says, let's go for it on fourth down. The offense picks it up. You are ready to roll now.
This game is all tied up, and it's headed to the wire. First and goal, takes it again. That picks up 7. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
This long drive continues. Cross, touchdown.
Well, it's a terrible job that time by the defense. They just let the offense march down the field, eat up the time off the clock, and then they let the offense get the go-ahead touchdown.
Newton, handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. Takes it from the 2. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Panthers official. Jonathan Stewart's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Williams lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Williams is tackled down. Second down coming up. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs to the ground. Nothing up the middle here. Wagner on the stop.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Breeze's Saints. Now we'll go down to CenturyLink Field for this matchup.
The Saints are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Steven Hauschka ready to kick it away to start today's game. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Leading this offense today is the player who was the fastest ever to reach 50,000 career passing yards, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees can move around the pocket about as much as any quarterback in the NFL and keep his eyes down the field and make throws. He is outstanding at doing that.
First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Dropping back 3. Finds Graham. Graham's tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Drew Brees has it under center. Shearman's able to get a hand on it and knock it away. Focusing now on this offensive unit, Marcus Colston is always a favorite target.
He is a tremendous target for the quarterback, and I'll tell you this, it doesn't matter if he's covered, he's always open. If you throw it out there and there's tight coverage, he'll find a way to come down with the catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Colston's in the slot. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Thomas lined up in the backfield. Will go ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I love situations like this. Put a little pressure on the coach. What are you going to do? 4th and short, near midfield. Big decision. Do you punt the football away, or do you go for it, trying to give your team an advantage? Let's find out.
Thomas Borstead will punt this one away. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. And sailing out of bounds. The Saints will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play. First down, offense readying for the snap. Out to the left. Baldwin's got it. First down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down here after the completion. Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. And he's taken down.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
And Richardson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Looking across the middle, gives it out for the completion.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Third and 9. Throws the pass. Wilson into coverage that time and incomplete.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get the situation, get the other offense in a third down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. The Seahawks will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play. First down here. The Saints come out in a 2 tight end set with drop back. Out to Watson. Thomas in on the tackle.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Pass is intercepted. Going to take it the distance. The 30. That'll stop the play right there. And that's not the start he wanted to get out to with the early interception thrown.
Yeah, it's a terrible way to start a game. It's like when you play your round of golf. That opening drive, when you hook that ball out of bounds, what do you got to do? You got to shake it off, come back in there and get it done.
First down on the way. Baldwin's a receiver in the slot. Play action Wilson. Catch made. Gains 19. And Richardson's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And the pass incomplete. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. Offense lines up here. Second and goal from the 6. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Number 3.
This defense features one of the best safeties in the game in Jarius Byrd.
Safeties have turned into maybe more valuable even than corners in the NFL now because they're asked to do so much. They want them to tackle like linebackers and be fast enough to cover wide receivers like a defensive back or a corner. Byrd can do both.
It's intercepted. He stacked up at that point. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
The worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
The Saints step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Breeze in shotgun formation. That's a gain of 8.
Saints understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, But look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Colston's lined up in the slot. 3rd and 2. He'll throw it over the middle. Breeze to Graham. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
When you spy the quarterback, what it does, it just makes it easier to throw the football and complete those passes. Less people covering the receivers down the field.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Cooksy's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
It's now 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Now makes the move to the right. Sherman's in on the tackle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Drew Brees has it under center. 3rd and 10. Looking across the middle. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Saints from the 32. Throws the pass. Easy catch there. No one near him. Sherman's in on the tackle.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Always one of the more dangerous moments out on the field when you see a flag thrown for clipping.
Yeah, it is, Jim. The player you are blocking or clipping can't protect himself. And when you go down low on those legs and do that, it's into the call.
The offense is on the field on 4th and 8. Colston's going to get set in the slot for this snap. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Saints go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Wilson into coverage that time, and incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Baldwin's in the slot. The Seahawks have it at the 34. Toss to the outside. Lynch is tackled down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks take it from the 28. Toss to the outside. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Urban's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
1st down and 10. Toss play. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
A timeout charge to the offensive unit. And here we have 2nd down. Wilson's got it after the play fake. Looking long. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Heaving it down the field, and that's Lewis who almost had the pick.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
He'll try this one from 39. And the kick is good for 3.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Fields the football at the 8, and the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. He'll throw it over the middle. No one in sight. Has the grab. The Saints want to get their tight end involved early, and they have. Graham's been a focal point for this offense here in the first half.
Anytime you have a tight end with talent, you want to get them involved in the passing game. You know why? Because it's a mismatch. They're going against linebackers, safeties, guys who are not as athletic as they are.
And Irvin in on the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. Second down coming up. And Ingram's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And he's brought down right at the 43.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And now he stops the clock with a spike.
Interesting situation right here in the gym. 4th and short near midfield. You're behind. It's in the first half. Do you go for it to try to get momentum back on your side, or do you punt it away? Me, I would punt it. We'll see what the coach does.
Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. The Saints take it from the 43. Looking across the middle, makes the catch in the open field.
I think the coach took a little risk that time going for it on 4th and short. 4th and short in the NFL has turned into one tough proposition, but a good job that time getting it.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
And Ingram's lined up in a single back formation. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Saints trailing this one, and the running game has not been an asset. And Ingram's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
The catch is made. Sherman's there to take him down.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Offense lines up here. First and goal. Mark Ingram carries the football. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Mounting a serious drive. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. The tackle is made.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
What a drive this has been. 3rd and goal. They hand it off to him again.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. And Ingram, short run, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
This head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Mark Ingram carries the football. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the 2-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. There's a yellow marker down on the field.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work, and what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.